So over the years, I've made many, many pasta dishes, and frankly, I've run out of dishes to make you, which is why it's fantastic that we have food historian, cookbook author, James Beard finalist, Francine Segan here, because you just went around Italy doing what?
Looking for recipes that we don't know here in America. What's cutting edge? What's happening in Italy in the past 5 years?
Just on pasta.
Just on pasta. I found this great thing that they're doing in Italy. You know how usually you have to cram all the ingredients into just a little ravioli? No more. Even little old grandmas are doing this. They take all the ingredients that would be in a ravioli and make a sauce for pasta. And this one that we're gonna make today is from Lombardy. It's a special ravioli called Casuncelli. Dates from the 1300s, but it's amazingly delicious. So many flavors. Really simple. We're gonna start layering on flavors. First, a little bit of pancetta. What's great about pancetta, as you know, is that it adds that layer of smoky, wonderful porkness. Just take one sausage. You like sweet sausage? Just put the meat in for me.
Decased.
Decased. Or you can just get sausage meat. What was really popular in the Middle Ages that I love, and since the Renaissance, is that savory sweet. So they add two fruit, dried raisins and pears. Now again, this is kind of unusual.
And they were doing this in the Middle Ages?
They were doing this since the Middle Ages. Then we just cook that for a second, and we're gonna add just a little bit for some liquid, a little bit of chicken stock, and keep the heat high.
It seems sort of bizarre that they would be cooking this in the Middle Ages, but really tomatoes didn't arrive to Italy until when?
Exactly. Everything New World came after Columbus. So we've got tomatoes, chocolate, vanilla, cocoa beans, all of that was after Columbus. Now we're also gonna add some spices that were popular back then. Add a little pinch of cinnamon, which is very common to do. They do it even in Sicily, in meat sauces. A little pinch of cinnamon, perfect, and a little nutmeg. These spices back then were so expensive. Now we'll add some salami, sliced up salami. They would have also added half of that.
Half of that?
Yeah. Perfect. So you've got pork, salami, you could even add roast beef if you don't like salami, pear, raisins, nutmeg, cinnamon.
I'm eating an 800-year-old dish.
You are. And smell this.
No,
Isn't
it smells
this amazing?
insane.
It's amazing. I love how there are things that have lasted in Italy for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's what's so amazing about visiting Italy, eating Italian food, that they really hold on to these wonderful traditions, and some of these flavors seem so modern today. Ooh, fruit and meat.
It's just been forgotten, basically.
Hundreds of years old. But this is still very popular as a ravioli, Casuncelli, in Lombardy, in the Bergamo region. Did you put lemon zest yet?
No.
Did I?
No.
I forgot?
So let's do it.
We forgot.
Should we do it together?
Let's do it together.
Okay. How much?
As much as you like. That's what I love about Italian food. You don't have to
When it's enough.
measure.
How much? The right amount.
As much as you like. So he uses that one, but I once hurt my knuckles on it, so I use this one. I also like how it makes these long, girly, curly cubes. You can use grana padano, any good aged cheese. Just a little, because we'll finish the dish with it. All we do is take the pasta, and here I'm using just a little short tube pasta. Throw it in.
Paccheri?
This one is actually calamata, which is
they look like calamari.
Looks like calamare, and that's from a Naples company called Garofalo.
Keep going.
And yep, just put it in, and we're going to do what they call in Italian saltare in padella, tossing it in the pot. Keep
Tutto?
going. Tutto va bene così. They used to think in the Renaissance that spices like cinnamon and nutmeg, because they tingle your tongue, they thought they would tingle other body parts too. They thought it was an aphrodisiac.
It's just such an interesting juxtaposition, because when I think of a classic Italian dish, and I'm assuming most people in America, we think tomato sauce. But this predates it by hundreds of years.
I know, I love that. There are so many sauces that don't use tomato. It's not even popular today in central and northern Italy. It's really something that is a more Italian southern. There's one more wonderful Renaissance surprise that goes on this. Classic Italian cookie called amaretti, and you use the crumbs on top.
This is hilarious.
Okay.
So did this brand exist?
They had amaretti cookies for thousands of years. We're setting fire to everything.
It's okay.
So this adds a little almondy flavor, because amaretti cookies mean little almonds, little bitters. It adds a wonderful almondy flavor and that nice finish of a crunch. And anyway, this really would be what you would add to the Casuncelli in Lombardy. Then we would just finish with a little parsley for color. So it's pretty, easy to make, done before the water is finished cooking the pasta.
Highly unexpected.
Very unexpected. And you can play with the paper of the amaretti. Show them, show them.
Let's see, I haven't done this in a while. You might want to step back.
A little bit further.
Okay, okay, okay. Flatten it out, make a tube, light it from the top.
Wait for it.
It's
still waiting.
I can feel it, I can feel it.
Die.
NASA, do we have liftoff? Yes, yes, yes!
This is also good to eat, Francine.
I don't want to try that experiment. We had our own little astronaut moment.
That was beautiful.
It used to be a workman's full day salary to pay for just one nutmeg. So when you had company come over, you wanted to show off. So here we have an open ravioli. All the filling from a very famous Lombardy ravioli, but served with pasta.
And a lovely juxtaposition of something new that they're doing in Italy from a recipe that predates anything with pasta sauce or tomato sauce.
Leonardo da Vinci would have eaten this.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cinnamon and nutmeg with dried fruit in a pasta.
And pears. But everything goes well with pork.
Where are the live birds? So thank you so much, Francine Segan, for sharing this lovely dish.
It was such fun cooking with Frankie.